Alex Caprariello is here to help read the tea leaves for us. Alex, this one's going to be interesting, too. I mean, Trump carried it by such thin margins the last two races. Is this race going to be as close as polling suggests?
Yeah, DDHQ calls North Carolina one of those toss-up states. We've been looking at them all week, right? The ones colored in yellow. And technically, it is a battleground state. But as Brooke very astutely pointed out, we can sort of glean some information based on the way North Carolinians have voted in the past. You remember Brooke saying that there's only been one Democratic presidential candidate to take North Carolina since 1980. That was Barack Obama back in 2008. But that being said, there is reason to believe why the Kamala Harris ticket believes that North Carolina is in play. First and foremost, take a look at the census data that actually shows the population and the racial makeup of the state. 21% of North Carolinians are black or African American. That's well above the national average of about 14%. The Kamala Harris ticket sees that as a huge advantage for them. Aside from that, let's take a look at the voting patterns in North Carolina over the last two election cycles. 2016, right? Donald Trump securing 2.3 million votes in North Carolina. That's good enough for roughly 4% margin of victory. But Markie, take a look at 2020, right? He gets more votes, 2.7 million, but the margin much slimmer, only about 1.5%. So if that trend continues, if Democrats are able to continue to make inroads there, that could be good for them. As for the counties that I'm really paying attention to, I find the southwestern region really interesting. First and foremost, we take a look at Mecklenburg County. This is the home of Charlotte. Just like other major metros all across the country, this is a Democratic stronghold. Roughly 1 million people live right here in Mecklenburg County. But what's unlike the other major metros that we see across the country, where it goes from a city to other rural areas, typically we see that go from dark blue to light blue to purple to red when it comes out to be more rural areas. Well, it's in fact the opposite here in this specific region. Take a look at some of these surrounding counties. We have Gaston County. Donald Trump able to secure more than 60% of the vote there. Union County, just to the east, more than 60% of the vote there. And then right above that, Lincoln County, Donald Trump able to secure more than 70%. And keep in mind, too, Markie, these 5 counties that actually touch Mecklenburg County are all about 1 million people, too. So it essentially cancels out any sort of advantage that Kamala Harris might have right there in Mecklenburg in Charlotte. So again, it's up to the Kamala Harris ticket if they want to flip North Carolina, again, making it the second Democratic presidential candidate to take it since 1980. They definitely need to make inroads in those collar counties.
Yeah, and before that, Jimmy Carter in 76. We'll see what they decide. Alex Caprariello, thanks so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.